You know the difference of cussing, cursing, and swearing? Because a lot of people get this shit mixed up. And as someone who loves studying etymology and origin of words, I'm here to break it down for you.
Grand Rising family, welcome back to another episode of Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who needs to see this or who you think would enjoy watching this, share it with them. These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes. I am not responsible for what you do or don't believe. This is your journey. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I meant to get the cuss words out, and I just realized that I did not get them edited out of the video. So we are grown. On the next video, I will do my best to get the cuss words out. I just want to say, I feel it. I believe it. I'm in it. It's, you know what, people, real life, think I'm delusional. People, real life, people think that I'm losing my marbles. And I'm not. Am I delusional? Yes, I have to be. I have to be for it to work. We all have to be delusional and believe and know and feel like we are already where we want to be in life. It's the only way to get there. It's the only way to get there. And listen, I walk, I breathe, I move, I talk as though I'm already with my person. I was driving home from the store last night, and I felt like I was driving home to him. I had my roommate in the car with me, and on my way home, I was picturing that I was going home to him. It's so beautiful and magical, and I know it sounds crazy if you're not there yet, but I promise you, when you get there, it's magical here. It's beautiful here. It's everything I ever dreamed. And we all have the ability to do that. We have been lied to about everything. Nothing is impossible. And the only way to win this war that we are in is with love. Unconditional love for everyone. And it doesn't mean that we have to love the act that they are doing. It just means that we love the person. And all we can do is love them. Love them. No matter what the act is, we love them. The dark will flee. It can't stand love. It can't stand light. And we were created to be light. And so be the light. Be a virus in this simulation of love and light. And what I just said isn't true. I was talking about a dream I had. It's the only way we get to where we want to go. It's the only way, but it has to start with you. You have to learn to love yourself first. You can't give other people love or respect or trust or loyalty if you don't give it to yourself first. You're not going to get it in return. I have another video that I'm putting together for Wednesday, and it talks about narcissists and their behaviors and their acts. Every single relationship I have been in was narcissistic. And I even had narcissistic tendencies. Like, there were some things like I didn't want to hear. I had those behaviors. On Wednesday's videos, the videos that I show, I had behaviors like that. Not like the cheating and all of those things, but I was a narcissist too. I was. In some areas of my being, I was. And I didn't even know it. And when I first heard about that stuff and I saw those qualities in myself, I denied it. I was like, I'm not a narcissist. I was. And I can admit that today. I was not. The acts that I engaged in was not the acts of a good person. I wasn't a good person. I wasn't a nice person because I wasn't nice to myself. I was nice, but I had narcissistic tendencies. That's the best way I can put it. When you begin to do the work within yourself and you begin to heal those areas of yourself, the behaviors, the thoughts, all those things, and you are able to admit, you have to face the darkness within yourself. And then you have to love them. When you start loving the dark parts of yourself, Please. Listen, I'm telling you the truth. I know what I'm talking about. We can do this. Together, we are going to have a better world. They don't want that. They don't want that. They want us to stay stuck. They want us to stay low. They don't want us to wake up. And the time is now. We are waking up and we are rising. And I am speaking the truth, not my truth. And what I just said isn't true. I was talking about a dream I had. I would never push my beliefs on anyone. That's not right. I would never say this is what I believe and this is the right way. No. What I will say, though, is the truth. And people can't handle the truth. They don't want the truth because then it forces them to look within themselves. And there's a lot of people that don't want to do that. If you're here, I feel like you are a person that wants to be a better human being, that wants a better world, because that's what this channel is about. This channel is about bringing awareness to the parts within ourselves and to the behaviors of others around us. When we accept behaviors that are not right, that are not okay, it is because we are unhealed. We don't know how to love ourselves. Love yourself first. Respect yourself first. Trust yourself first. Be honest with yourself first. Be loyal to yourself first. And then the rest is going to follow. I love you. Okay. The affirmations we have for today is, I am surrounded by love and everything has beauty. Write down 3 things you love about yourself. I love your smile. I love your eyes. And I love your confidence. You are a beautiful human. Thank you. I am gentle with myself during times of growth and change. Acknowledge the effort it takes to grow and allow yourself patience. Be patient with yourself. You'll get there. I am a force of good in this world. Hey, yes, I am. Do a small act of kindness without expecting anything in return. Listen, I do that every day, all day. I expect nothing. I expect nothing from nobody. I'm learning that when you have expectations of others, that's when you get disappointed and let down. You can only expect you out of you. And the affirmation from my affirmation jar is, doors for success open for me before I even ask. Because I'm already there. I'm already there. It's so beautiful and magical here, man. I'm telling you. If I told you the things, I feel like I have a little bit on some of my videos, but the most magical of all is the love that I feel for myself. I've never loved myself the way I love myself today. I never thought it was possible. I never believed in myself. And today I do. Listen, you can do this, friend. I love you. Ain't on to but to do it. Let's get straight into it.
A little wisdom from Max. There is one way to raise your vibration instantly, and that is kindness. It's also really strong like love. And a lot of people think that kindness has to be something big, some grand gesture, but no. It can just be like as little as opening a door for someone, or complimenting them, or just blessing your friend. And because that could mean a world to other people. So how you raise your cat, because the universe mirrors what you do. So this kindness, you can, if you just keep being kind to people and everything, then the universe will mirror it, and you can get like surprise breakthroughs, or somebody helping you, or little things like that, which is going to keep going, and then you're gonna because kindness will multiply, and and then you'll just start to notice like people starting to help you, and you'll get surprise breakthroughs and other good things. So remember, always be kind. It doesn't have to be something big. If you want to support my highly vibrational music, there's a link in my profile.
Oh, that little boy, listen, go follow his page.
You might
He's
not
amazing.
like me for saying this, but those feelings that you're running from, the anger, the sadness, the grief, the frustration, the doubt, the fear, all of those feelings carry the wisdom and the insight to get you to their opposites, to the love, to the trust, to the confidence, right? They come packaged with all of it because they are indicators and teachers. We run from those feelings because they don't necessarily feel good, but dude, growth happens in discomfort. We always want the pendulum to be swinging permanently in one side, on the happiness side, on the joyful side, on the ecstatic side, on the winning side. We hate when the pendulum swings in the opposite direction, but like I've said before, when the pendulum is swinging in the opposite direction and you're down and you're feeling all of the lesser perceived emotions, it is happening for you so that you learn how to get through its opposite, and so that when that pendulum swings back in the opposite direction, it clears out every single thought, belief, and program that is tying you to that lesser perceived emotion. Clears it out of the way so you can move to fearlessness and confidence and trust. Those lesser perceived emotions are not bad. They are not anything to run from. And I know most people say that if I give myself the permission to cry, or I give myself the permission to be angry, I will never stop crying or being angry. And that is not the truth. When we allow a feeling to be felt and we have no judgment or attachments to it, that feeling passes through pretty fucking quickly. It's all of the stories that we make up here that cause us to suffer. You can't be out of control if you are feeling your feelings. That is the most in control position that you can be, because you're acknowledging them, you're feeling them so that you can release them. The only time that you're out of control is when you do not allow yourself to feel the shit that you're fucking feeling as a human nonetheless, and you stuff it down. Those emotions end up wreaking havoc because they will always demand to be felt. They're emotions, they're energy in motion, and they're getting stored in the body, wreaking havoc. Feel your shit, dude. I'm telling you, I know it isn't easy. It's not meant to necessarily be easy. It's meant to bring you into a state of evolving, of recognizing and remembering who you are. Those feelings are not bad. They are your teachers if you can allow them to be. And you suffer a whole lot less. I see you. I love you.
I love you too.
And you will be okay. Trust.
Yes, you
When
will.
people turn on you, it's rarely about you. It's about the light you activated in their presence. Your frequency exposes false alignment. Your growth disturbs their stagnation. Your peace triggers their unhealed wounds. They call you distant, different, too deep. But what's really happening? Their role in your timeline expired. See, when you rise, timelines collapse. Those who clung to the old version of you will panic, not because you hurt them, but because your evolution reminds them of what they refused to do. That's not betrayal, that's revelation. The Most High will use friction to reroute you. That friend who ghosted you, the family member who shaded you, the supporter who flipped overnight, they were meant to. Because if they stayed, they'd sabotage the mission. You're being purified. Don't chase the familiar. Bless them and release them. Your tribe is ahead, not behind.
Let me tell you something, right? Stop always trying to skate through life. In life, there's always going to be obstacles. You just have to learn how to overcome them. And don't forget that shit, you heard?
I heard.
The ironic thing about life is that you are a different person to everyone you meet. To some, you're quiet.
Thanks.
To others, you never stop talking.
Thanks.
Some remember you for your kindness, others for the time you walked away. You are a villain in someone's story, a hero in another's. And to most, you're just a passing thought, a name they once knew. You don't exist as one person, but as countless versions of yourself, shaped by fleeting moments and personal perceptions.
That's crazy to think about.
And here's what's unsettling. You will never truly know yourself the way others do. You will never hear your own laughter the way someone else does. You will never see the way your absence lingers in a room you used to fill. To yourself, you are just you. But
That's
in reality,
crazy.
you are 1,000 different stories, none of which you will ever get to read.
Huh. I never thought of it like that.
Before you
I
came
like
to
it.
Earth, you signed a contract, and that contract stated who your parents would be, the location that you would be born, the friends you would have in your life, and the traumas you would experience. And in order to come here, you signed that contract. And so something to accept is that absolutely nothing in your life has been random, and you have chose everything. So the parents that gave you trauma, you chose that. Maybe growing up in poverty, you chose that. The friends that were mean to you, you chose that. The traumas that have plagued your life, you chose that. And the question is why? Well, you are a soul that is living in a human body. You are not a human that has a soul. You are a soul in a human body. And the main objective of your soul is to evolve. And Earth is soul school. It is a place that we come to experience trauma, pain, and suffering so we can evolve. And so you may have chose parents that were emotionally unavailable because they were there to teach you how to love yourself. You may have chose an environment that was unsafe to grow up in so that you could find safety within yourself. And you may have chose friends that were mean to you so that you could have self-confidence. And by going through these processes, what it ultimately allows your soul to do is to evolve and ascend. The whole point of your soul is to learn, grow, and ascend. And so it is your job to take responsibility for everything in your life and heal from it so that your soul can go on its proper path. If you choose to continue to suffer and feel sorry for yourself, you are only getting in your own soul's way. Find the power that lies when you accept everything in your life and you choose to heal from it.
I like that. That was good. That was a gem.
I already lived this life before. I just came back to do it right.
Boy, if you don't get your reincarnated to school.
Do y'all ever think we plugged into a system that make us forget we gods?
What?
Bro, it be
Shut
like
your
that
ass
for real. Yes.
Y'all ever think love ain't an emotion, but a frequency we forgot how to tune into?
Boy, shut the fuck!
Y'all ever think they teach us everything except how to know ourselves? Bruh, shut
That's how
your
it
ass
be.
up and study for the test.
Y'all ever think trees ain't just trees, but ancient beings trying to help us remember who we are?
Bro, shut up. That don't even make sense. Y'all ever think love ain't an emotion, but a frequency we forgot how to tune into?
Boy, shut your lame ass up!
Y'all ever think this life just a stop? Like, we just passing through on the way to something real?
Man, you sound like a YouTube ad, bro.
Y'all ever think this life just a temporary illusion? Like we only here to remember who we are?
Here, bro, go again, talking and saying dumb shit.
That's how it be. That's how it is for real.
Nobody is ready for this one. This probably looks familiar. It probably looks like these somatic patterns that I talk about all the fucking. And all these things is a petri dish on top of a speaker and a light on top of it making these cool mandala-like patterns. Now this man made one of them
You can see
in
the
a
faces in
3D
them.
design software and took cross sections of it and put different colors to those cross sections. So using a 3D cymatic pattern, this man was able to create a perfect image using sound and light. I want you to sit and really think about this, because this is the code to reality. This is the code to the matrix, or whatever you want to call it. This is how energy interacts with itself to create everything that you see. This is why
cool.
cymatics and sound is so important. Vibration in general. It's all waves. And that's how we make sense of it.
Yo, homie told no lies when he said this.
Good exercise, gratitude. I used to have a gratitude journal. At the end of the day, I'll write 3 things I'm grateful for. As I kept on doing it, over time I realized during the day, I'll be looking for things I'm grateful for, so I can write it at the end of the day. Yeah, so that way it keeps you in that frame of gratitude constantly through the day. Like, what am I gonna write at the end of the day? What am I grateful for today? So you start flowing that vibe of gratitude, that vibration of gratitude. And when you vibe with gratitude, trust me, abundance comes. It's magic.
Actually, it's not magic. It's because of this thing right here. It's called your reticular activating system. It's the part of the brain that pretty much locks in on whatever you focus on. It's the same reason why when you get a brand new car, you can't stop seeing that car everywhere. And you never used to see that car as much when you didn't have it. If you didn't have that filter, you would go crazy because of overstimulation. But yo, it's a good thing if you know how to use it right. But it's completely up to you if it works for you or against you. So if you're the type to spend all day looking for things to be mad about or to complain about, well, yo, you're gonna find it. But the moment you start looking for things to be grateful for, that's when your mind starts to shift into a positive direction. And nah, it's not because it's magic. It's because your mind is finally working for you instead of against you.
That was a gem.
What you put out is what you get back. That's the law. So how you describe it, how you define it, is how you experience it. Oh, this is going to be difficult. Well, yes, of course. The universe will say, I support you unconditionally in believing this is going to be difficult. Because it is unconditional. Look the word up in your dictionary. Unconditional. If you say, this is going to be a struggle, it's going to be a strain, it's going to be a strife, it's going to be very, very hard and very difficult. Everyone knows it's hard to change that. The universe says, uh-huh. If you say, this is going to be a wondrous, creative, curious challenge that's going to help me expand and become more of who I am, creation says, uh-huh. What you say goes. You're in charge. That's power. Your greatest gift is the power to choose. Choose wisely. A full human is telepathic, psychic, loving, creative, imaginative, lives in the present. So become fully human.
I love that.
The whole idea of age is a part of the matrix. You ever notice how when someone says, well, I'm getting old, your body instantly believes those thoughts. So aging isn't biological, it's psychological. It's energetic, it's a construct that we've been taught to obey. Neuroscience shows your brain is constantly taking instructions from your thoughts. When you repeatedly say your age like it's a countdown, when you stress every birthday like it's a deadline, your nervous system interprets that as decay and not growth. So your cells are literally responding to the story that you tell them, because the brain releases chemicals based on belief. Stress thoughts is cortisol, inflammation, faster breakdown. Youthful thoughts, dopamine, serotonin, growth and repair. Your biology is listening. The whole idea of age, it's a measurement system designed to box you into timelines. When you hit 30, do this. After 40, expect decline. After 50, your body should break down, done. None of that is true. It's programming. People in different cultures age differently because their beliefs about aging are different. Your mindset becomes your biology. So when you say, I'm too old, my best years are behind me, or it's downhill from here, your body obeys that. Your cells tighten, your hormones shift, your nervous system contracts. But When you say, I'm evolving, entering my power, my body regenerates every day, that's my favorite one. Your biology follows that too. So you're not aging because time is passing. You're aging because of this story you've been taught to believe. It's a number. Youth is a frequency. Your body becomes whatever frequency you choose to live in. Stop repeating the Matrix script. Write your own.
I tell myself every rising, I tell myself this nonstop, that I no longer age. I am aging in reverse, that I am young and I am beautiful and I am confident and I am capable of anything. I tell myself that every rising and throughout my whole one, I tell myself that. I do. Even before I saw that video, I was already doing that. I saw a video like 3 or 4 sevens ago, and same thing. So I started telling myself that. And I tell myself that every day. I've stopped aging. I don't age anymore. You have that ability too. We all have the ability to do that. Every single one of us. We can do anything. Everything that they have told us, it's a lie. Everything. This physical body, I don't know yet. I haven't gotten the answers to that. I really believe that if you start telling yourself and really believing what you're telling yourself about aging and stuff, I really believe that we have the ability to do that, and we don't have to expire. These bodies don't have to expire. It's called being delusional. You have to be. You have to be delusional to make it work. And what I just said isn't true. I was talking about a dream I had. You can talk to me and have a conversation with me and see that I'm not mentally ill. I am healed. And the fact that, and then that brings me to another point. When people say like, oh, you'll never be fully healed. Why not? Says who? Who says I'll never be fully healed? Somebody else? Another person? Because that's where we get all our information from, is somebody else. When you start going within yourself, you don't need the information from somebody else. I mean, it's great to have it. I love that people are getting the information and then they're sharing it, because then that opens new doors for my beliefs. And if I see something and I'm not sure about it, but there was something in my spirit that's like, that's not right, or yeah, that's right, I meditate on it and I get the answer. I'm not saying I know all the answers, because I don't. I will never know all the answers. Maybe I will. Maybe we will have all the answers one day. Who knows? I don't. All we have is right now. That is why the present is called a present. Because this living, being here right now in this moment is a gift. And this place is a school. It's all about learning. We never stop learning lessons. Life is about learning lessons. Life is about continuously growing. And I cannot wait. I can wait. I am waiting. But I'm so excited that I found my forever person. I think we always find each other in whatever life we're in. I believe that, we go through the things that we go through, and then we find each other, and then we love each other, and we be everything we ever wanted for each other. And I am waiting for you. I don't even know if you watch these, but I'm waiting for you, and I love you, and I want to give you all the love that you've never had when you're ready. Okay, let's go.
I think I'm God, I think you're God, and I think I can explain it with this picture. This picture shows you that the eyes are nothing more than a tool that something else is using. And that something else would be God, or your consciousness. God is using everybody's and everything's awareness, senses, to collect information. Even if you were blind or not even in a human body, God is still using your vessel as a vessel to experience Maya. This Maya is what we experience as reality, but reality is not really as solid as we would like to believe. Jesus said that him and God are intimately connected to the point that he is God in a human body. Now the world would have you believe that you and Jesus are different, but he even said that you and him are exactly the same. So if you and him are exactly the same, and he and God are exactly the same, then aren't you?
It's gonna be one word.
Light.
That was so fast.
Yeah, have y'all seen this video of these kids who can see blindfolds on? There's a school where they're teaching kids how to see with their third eye.
You said you can see with your own light. What does that mean?
It means that everyone has a light of their third eye. Hello, Auntie.
You see, the kids are like reading and writing and drawing with a blindfold on, using their third eye. So this guy, he interviewed the kids, and the kids are telling everybody that everybody can do this.
I wouldn't say it's a superpower, I'd say it's an ability, because everyone can do it.
It's something everybody can do. This is the type of stuff I was talking about. Focusing your higher consciousness ability. Come on, black people, what are we doing? While we sitting here trying to make our kids stars, musicians, like what are we doing? We should be teaching our kids this. We should be teaching each other this. This is why I made a school for Starseeds. I've connected with remote viewers who can teach you this. People who really know how to teach kids how to do this, comment school and I will send you a link to join the Starseeds school. And I made it almost free so everybody can join, learn all of this stuff and connect with the community of people who are focused on higher consciousness abilities like this. Because man, what are we doing? Like, if you can't do this, you pretty much wasted your entire childhood. Because they're saying that it's best to learn this when you are at a younger age. But adults can learn this too.
Within a certain age?
Yep, between 6 and 12.
Why?
Because they don't have a logical brain.
So who wants to join my community? Because I need all friends who can do this. My vision is to have 100 friends who can remote view, who can use telepathy so we can communicate. Because I guarantee you these kids are going to rule the world one day. And you do not want to be the only person not doing this when everybody's able to do this in the future. What do you think? Should we be focusing on this, teaching our kids how to do these things? Comment school to join the school today for the Starseeds.
Yes, we have to do better with the babies. We've got to teach them the right way.
There is someone who needs to hear this message. There are people who need your light. Stop hiding. Stop hiding because there is somebody or many people who are benefiting from you sharing your gift, stepping out of that house, creating that art, putting yourself out there and letting yourself be seen. There are people who need you, okay? Baby, I don't care what it takes. Pick yourself up. Get yourself out there. You impact people. You make a difference in this world. You are needed.
You're needed.
I love you. Thank you for showing up today.
I love you too.
Spread your light for being you.
I love her. I want to be friends with her so bad.
You know the difference of cussing, cursing, and swearing? Because a lot of people get this shit mixed up. And as someone who loves studying etymology and origin of words, I'm here to break it down for you. Profanity or the use of profane language is just foul language. So words like shit, ass, damn, fuck, that's profanity. Also known as cussing. Cursing is when you wish evil or harm to someone. So when you're saying things like go to hell, or even bless you. A lot of people do not know that bless you is a curse word. The reason why is because bless means to smother or to sprinkle with blood. That is the original meaning of bless. Another word that's considered a curse word to me is mourning. So yeah, for all of y'all trying to make fun of the Grand Rising people, they got it right. Or even wake up. Mourning is the grieving process as it relates to death. Wake is something that you attend in death. If you want to take it a step further, pretty much everything that we say is a curse word. Think about it like this. Days of the week. Days. You're in a days of the week. Think about what week also means. And I'm talking about W-E-A-K. So when they say someone was swearing, think about what you do in court. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, which means you're taking an oath. So you might be talking to somebody, you might have like a deadline to meet, and you're like, I swear I'm gonna get it done by this time frame. You're taking an oath that you're gonna get said task done.
I didn't know that.
Christmas coming up, I know all y'all gon' celebrate. Inviting a random man up in your house called Santa, know that's Satan. Leaving cookies out with stockings, giving it to the Christmas spirit. But do it for your ancestors, they say that's evil, that shit weird. Jesus born on the 25th, tell me where's that up in the Bible? That's a lie, they made that up to give more power to the idol. Originally the 25th was about the sun, not the sun. If you're a Christian, don't come at me, I'm just speaking facts for fun. See, on December 21st, the sun reaches its lowest point. That's why it's the shortest day of the year. Please come come listen to my voice. Then on the 25th, the sun start rising, days start to get long. And that's why the government changed that fake ass time to try to solve. The real time is from the sun, go ahead and make a sun clock. That's God's timing, that's alignment, all this fake shit needs to stop. That's why you slaving on your job, that's why you can't live out your dream. Cause you ain't on the right time and you need to sit down, meditate, breathe. You not on a circadian rhythm, fam, you on a matrix rhythm. They got you run around like a rat, it's time to take your life back. Common sun announcing to you how to make a real clock, so you can sink back in with God and watch your health go through the top.
Hey, bro, I was spitting truth.
So you guys celebrate the day that I was resurrected? Yep, we sure do, Jesus. We're never going to forget what you did. That's amazing. That makes me feel so good. What do you guys call it? Easter. Easter. Interesting. But doesn't Easter mean... Yeah. Easter represents a goddess of fertility, and we celebrate it with bunnies and eggs, even though bunnies don't even lay eggs. So you guys celebrate it by naming it a false god? I honestly have no idea. I mean, but we do celebrate your birth. We do celebrate that. Oh, you do? Well, what's that one called? Christmas. You know, like Christ. Christmas. Awesome. That's awesome. So how do you guys celebrate it? Okay, so what we do on that day is we buy literally dozens of presents to go in thousands of dollars of debt to become depressed. Oh, and also a lot of people like to just get drunk all day. And we kind of created this fat guy with a white beard that comes down the chimney to give us presents that none of us deserve. So you made it about an overweight fat man who gives you a bunch of worldly things instead of acknowledging the one who gave you eternal life.
Think about that.
Okay, I'm gonna start a new holiday and it's gonna happen very soon. I'm gonna call it Judgment Day.
Yo, bro. Why the fuck are you looking at a lake?
Oh, I'm just reprogramming my attention span that's been deliberately targeted and hijacked by satanic pedophiles. How about you?
I was just gonna scroll here.
Sounds about right.
Right. Shit is wild, bro.
One of my questions was that in the past I have trusted the wrong people, and as a result I've been betrayed.
Trusted them to do what?
Trusted that they had my best intentions.
Oh, all right.
And it turned out that they didn't.
Oh, all right. And now you can trust that they showed you exactly who they are.
Correct.
And so that worked for you. Because it allowed you to, again, by attracting what you don't prefer, to more clearly define what you do. And therefore they have helped you course correct. And therefore they have not in that sense betrayed you, but shown you more clarity about who you prefer to be. That's the positive way to look at that, so that you can gain a positive effect from the experience, rather than a negative one. Yes?
Yes, that's true.
I know, that's why I said it.
And in the present, I've noticed that there are some people that I have in my life, and I want to trust them, but I have some sort of anxiety.
You want to trust them to do what? Put your trust in yourself. Do you understand? And trust that whatever appears in your life is what needs to be there, and then get the reflection you need to get. Trust them to be who they choose to be at that moment and learn from it, whatever expression it may be. Put your trust in yourself and your life and what it brings you as serving you in some way, shape, or form. Yes?
Yes.
Then it doesn't matter what another person may choose to do, because you will always get a beneficial effect. You will learn something from it. You will grow. Therefore, nothing that anyone else does will affect you negatively if you don't choose to align with that negative belief about it.
That's true.
I know. That's why I say these things.
Your lips are actually a magnet. Every word you speak pulls energy into your life. Every time you speak, you're sending out a frequency and pulling matching experiences back to you. Speak fear, and fear finds you. Speak love, and love moves closer. Your words are magnets, shaping your world. Most people don't realize they're attracting their struggles with their own voice. Every complaint, every doubt, every careless word strengthens the wrong reality. But when you speak with power, when you speak as if what you desire is already yours, you magnetize it into your life. Guard your lips. Speak only the words you want to live, because what you say, you summon. Remember, your lips are actually a magnet. Use them wisely and watch your world transform.
She is not lying. That is 100%
Here's something that
facts.
no one tells you about spiritual awakening. No one tells you that it is very difficult to find love when you are a spiritually awakened being. But I want to let you know today that the universe, God, source is ready to give you love. But there's a caveat with the type of love that you're going to get from being a spiritually awakened being. When you find a person who is spiritually aligned with yourself, it is going to be more deeply connected than anything that you have ever experienced. But as I said earlier, there's a caveat, and here's the caveat. As a spiritually awakened being, the purpose of love is different than it is for everyone else. As a spiritually awakened being, the priority is your spiritual growth and ascension. Love is secondary. Connection is secondary. But don't get me wrong, that love and connection that is secondary is still going to be one of the most powerful things that you ever experience. But it's not the focus for the universe. The universe is saying, yes, we're going to use that love. We're going to use that connection that you have, and it's so powerful and it's so great to continue your spiritual ascension, to continue your growth. And both of you are going to do that. You are going to help that person grow. They're going to help you grow. And as we know, growing comes with what? Pains. So we have to do away with the myth that when you finally find your person, it's going to be this happy utopia. No. It's going to be a growth utopia. You are going to grow together on a spiritual level like you never had before. You two are going to become accelerants for each other. You're going to activate each other. And you know how that happens? That happens when your distortion shows up, your negative behavior shows up, their distortion and negative behavior shows up. Because make no mistake, the universe, with the creator.
I love different now. I don't love the way I used to, not after everything I survived. Now my love is quieter, but deeper, slower, but somehow stronger. I don't chase, I don't beg, I don't try to prove I'm worth staying for. If you want me, come here on purpose. Because when I love with the parts of me nobody ever cared to learn. I love with the childhood versions of me that never felt chosen. I love with the softness I had to protect for years. So if I let you close, understand this. I didn't just choose you because I was lonely. I chose you because my soul pointed at you and whispered that one. And if you chose me back, choose me fully. Not half-hearted, not on your good days, not when it's convenient. Choose me the way you hope someone would choose you. Because I love different now. I don't fall fast, I fall real. When I give my heart, I give the kind of love people don't get twice.
That was so beautiful. Life can be so magical if you let it be. Life can be everything you ever wanted if you want it to be, if you allow it to be. But you have to do the work within yourself first. There's no way to go around it to get to where you want to go. There's no way around it. There's none. That is the first step. The first step to having everything you ever wanted is going within yourself, healing those traumas and those wounds, and learning to love them. And you love them. You love every single one of them until they're healed, until they're loved fully, unconditionally. Life is about finding balance. And when you have balance, you have harmony. That feeling in our gut, that is our guide. Everything they have told us is a lie. And we can overcome this together. And what I just said isn't true. You have to go within yourself and you have to face those demons within yourself and you love them. Because when you learn to love them, you learn to love yourself. And I just want to tell you, it's uncomfortable, but you can do it. I was that person that said, if I could ever get my shit together, I would be one amazing human being. And guess what? I'm getting my shit together. And guess what else? I am an amazing human being. I know that. And I can say that confidently. I earned my competence. My competence is not cocky or boastful or arrogant or angry or irritated. My competence is none of those things. My competence is love and kindness and compassion and empathy and real, honest joy when something exciting happens for another person. That is what life is about. Life is about building each other up, but you cannot do it until you build yourself up. It's got to start with you. So, thank you for tuning in to Lady Boss Energy, where we uplift, motivate, and inspire each other to get our shit together. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know somebody who needs to see this or you think would enjoy watching this, share it with them. I hope you have an amazing 24 and the best 7 yet. And I pray the divine radiates love and kindness and compassion and abundance and peace and joy and all the things over your life today, tomorrow, and forever. So I see you in the next one. I love you.